Hello everybody and welcome back to Supermarket Simulator. So I'll discuss what I've been doing between the videos in a moment, but before that it is time to name our store. So thank you to everyone who sent in suggestions for names for the store. I put them all into a Word document to help me decide. I was going to choose one at random, but I did sort of take a liking to one in particular, and that was the one by L Productions. I'll be back, with the aisle being spelt as a supermarket aisle. So that was my favorite, so I thought we'll go with that. All of the other suggestions are still in that document, so they could be reused if I ever do a Series 3, or if I play a different supermarket game at some point. They could get reused later on down the line. So if yours wasn't picked, it could still be picked in the future. But for right now, we're going to go with I'll be back. So let's get that done right now. So let's go Management, Customization, Store Name. Let's get it on. Now, text color and background color. So it probably should match the supermarket inside for now. So let's go with a text color being probably the orangey color that I'm having in the store, and then we'll go background color, we'll go black, I think. So something like that, I think, for now. Yeah, we'll go with that. My plan for the future with this, though, hopefully I'm going to be able to get the store banner mod working at some point. I am still going to be playing the game without mods largely, but this again is another visual one that at the moment doesn't work anyway, so I can't do anything. But if it ever starts working again, or if another one gets made, if you saw my first series on this game, I made my own sign, so I had my own colors, my own font, my own pictures, everything on it. I would like to do the same thing again, and if I ever can, I will put a little picture of the Terminator carrying some shopping bags away or something like that, which might look quite good. But for now, we're just going to have to go with the stock one like that. So we'll approve that. Go and have a cheeky look outside. How does that look? Yeah, it's good, isn't it? I'll be back. Perfect. Right, so between the videos, basically just been grinding away a little bit, earning some money, leveling up. I want to try and get to level 15 because then we can get a restocker. That's kind of what I'm building towards. I haven't unlocked the storage room yet because it's me doing it, it's just easier to pick it up off the floor and put it on the shelves. It's a bit messy in there, but that's what I'm hopefully going to cure during the course of this episode. When we get the storeroom, then I can get a restocker and all of that will work fine. Probably time to get a cashier as well, or maybe a self-checkout. We can get quite busy, particularly when I'm restocking. Obviously, there's nobody on the till. So I might want to do something like that today. So that's kind of what we're going to be going for today. We've got $6,000 to spend, so that's quite handy. I have been playing around with the prices, so I did drop them all to market price just to see. And although obviously then you don't get any complaints, you make decent money. I went on the total income for the store, and I was making around 1,000 to 1,100. Still am, generally, most days, with the prices set as they were. When I dropped them, it dropped to about $860 to about $900. Obviously, it changes a bit every single day depending on what products they buy, but it was between sort of $860 to $920, I think it was. But I'm now back up to having not gone quite as high as they were before, so we're only getting 4 or 5 people saying it's expensive, maybe 6 on occasional days. But I've lowered them a bit from where they were, and we're getting about $1,100 a day total income, so that's pretty good. Profit-wise, obviously, that goes up and down depending on how much stock I need to buy each day. Right, let's get started. A lot of stuff on the floor. A lot of stuff probably needs restocking as well. What's over here? Cheese. I don't know if I've got any cheese I have. Yeah, very messy in here. I apologize, but it's just the easiest thing to do. I could get the storeroom. It's only $800. Why isn't that sweeping? There we go. Is it sweeping? There we go. Yeah, I could get the storeroom, get the $800 spent, get it in there. But it's just so much easier just because I can stand here, and if something needs, I can just grab the box. It's just an off-camera thing I've been doing. So we'll tidy that up for the video because I know it'll annoy some people. Because it annoys me while I'm doing it, but I can put up with it. But I know it's not always nice to see such a messy place. But it won't be for long. Hopefully we'll get to level 15 soon, hopefully. Let's see what else needs going on. That goes up here. I am keeping the prices. I'm keeping them, which is another reason why still get some complaints, even though I've lowered them. is basically I'm keeping them all at either the whole dollar or half a dollar because it's just easier for change. Once I get a cashier, then we might start putting in just some random prices. Because obviously I don't need to do change then. So it's much easier if I'm not doing change. Some of this on. We did get a wholesale order for this. It came and cleaned me out of my my pasta. It's quite nice. It's only happened once though, and I think this is day 18 or 19. So it's not happening super frequently where I get the wholesale offers come in to for them to buy. I've had a few offers the other way around, but I never really had a need to buy what they were offering me. Right, I think, are we almost done? I need to buy some more of that. I think we're almost done, restocking wise. Yeah, so I need to buy some more flour and some more spaghetti. Let's go ahead and do that. So we'll get a couple of these. We'll get a couple of those, and I think we'll also get one of those. I have been utilizing the shops around while I've been playing off camera as well, but I really can't be bothered to go and fetch the produce. Not until we get a vehicle. Once we get the pickup truck, I'll make more use of that, I think. But the thing is, by the time you get a pickup truck, it's a shame you can't rent one. By the time you get that, to make it easier to bring everything to the store, you're probably going to be at a point where you don't really need to, aren't you? I'm sure you'll be making more than enough money by that stage that it doesn't really matter. It'd be nice if you could like hitch a trailer to a bike or something and ride up there on a bike just with a little trailer on the back. Anyway, let's I do need some more coffee as well. But let's open up. Let's try and build our way towards level 15. Now, I could expand as well. That was my other thought, is to expand today. Not that we really need the space, but I thought if I was to get a self-checkout in here, I'd like to expand just a little bit. Could do with a second fridge as well, because we keep selling out of milk pretty quickly and cheese. They could do with having a double spot. So I'm tempted to go with a little bit of a store upgrade as well. Get some coffee. Let's see, coffee... $58. See, is that because it's only one? Let's have a run up the road and get that. While we wait for customers, we might as well run up the road and get this. By the time I come back, they'll be ready to be served. Right, where's the coffee? Here it is. Have one of those. So, next objective then. Purchase a paint from the market and paint the walls. So we could start doing that now with $6,000. We could start to decorate everywhere, couldn't we? I don't think I will. Not in this episode. But we're starting to get to that point where I could probably afford a little bit. Maybe half of it or something. Maybe we could do the walls. I don't think we could do the floor and wall. Thank you, sir. Card payment. $10.50. Thank you. Dollar change. Thank you. Card payment of $44.50. $55.50. They are buying more and more stuff now as well, which obviously is a good thing. We're making more money, but it does mean that my shelves are emptying rather fast. This is why I am trying to get this restocker. Ooh, we've got an offer here. 33. What's this? $45. 1 second. All right, we've got an online order. You want 3 of these. And you want 3 eggs. That's a lot of eggs. Is that it? I think that's it, isn't it? Close, tag. One moment. Right, where's this going? Customer, where's the customer? Online order. He's all the way over there. That's quite a long way. I hope you don't mind. I'm just going for a walk. So this is where I need the cashier, isn't it? I think we ought to get a cashier, to be honest. Or a self-checkout. I've generally just been holding off because I wanted to do it in the video rather than anything else. Right, where is he? Over there. The other side of the basketball court. Here you go, Bruce. Where is it? There you go. Thank you. Yeah, I should really probably ignore the online orders until I get some transport. It's quite a walk, isn't it, to give Bruce his goods there. Our supermarket's probably been now cleaned out completely because there'll be nothing on the shelves, so people will be complaining like crazy that they can't find what they want. So I think we will get a self-checkout anyway. Oh, not another one. I'm not taking it. I'm busy. Come to the store. All right, $7. Thank you. 44. $1.50. A lot of people are complaining they can't find eggs or anything else because the shelves are just completely drained of stock. I think it is definitely time for us to get some help around here. It's now got to the point you just can't do this on your own particularly efficiently. Of course, you don't need to serve these people. They do just hang around. So you can play it that way. I don't know why I ended up putting the no sense in there. Yeah, you can end up just leaving them there, really, and they'll stand in there. Obviously, they'll complain that there's no space at the checkout, but that's all they'll do. For a reasonably long time, at least. And then you can deal with everything. Because we are not dealing with things, as you can see. Get rid of this. Well, that online order, how long do you have for that? We've got another 2 minutes for that. Not overly bothered about fulfilling it, to be honest with you. But we can fulfill it at the end of the day. What else is... Everything is just gone here, isn't it? Not really got the time to buy it. To be honest with you, I'm just going to let it run dry. We'll sort that overnight and in the morning. What is this online order? I don't even think I can fulfill this. I haven't even got this stuff. Cancel. Not interested. Let's just serve these people, and then we're going to fix this problem for tomorrow because this is starting to get a little bit overwhelming now. There's no point struggling when you don't need to. 29 and 50 cents. Thank you. $2. $1. I tell you what, this looks very much like we've had a closing down sale, doesn't it? If anybody was to come in here now, the floor's dirty. There's stuff everywhere. Nothing on the shelves. It really does look like we've gone out of business. Yeah. Not gone well today, has it? Not gone well. But it's fine. So we're up to 7,000 though, so we've got plenty of money. We're halfway through level 14, so that means probably another day I'll get to... It's been more or less 2 in-game days or so, and you get to the next level. So we should get to level 15, hopefully, in the next day. If we don't, then maybe at the beginning of the next episode we will. Right, let's first of all get rid of some stuff. Anything else that's turned rancid on me? Don't think so. Oh, we're all good. Let's throw that away. Give the window a clean. And sweep the floor. Then we'll get some of this stuff on the shelves. Get some of these boxes out of the way. I'll have to stay there for now. Okay, well, at least now we know what we need to buy, which is pretty much everything. End and go to the next day, because that makes the most sense. So products not found, 23. We were really letting people down there, weren't we, with our products? As you can see, the income, though, even with all of that, products not found. So look at the sales we missed out on there. We still made 1,100 with the prices kind of as they are kind of right now, although they are changing. So if we go to pricing, last change. What do we got here then? So 465. I think we'll leave that at 5. I've generally been... What my current thinking is, I've been going 50 cents over. So here, for example, we'll drop that to 4. Because the next 50-cent bracket would only be 4 cents change, so it makes sense to go to the next one. So I've been going 50 cents over. And that seems to be working, although they still find some expensive. Most of the time it's fine. So we could go... 5, I suppose, for there. Might, some of them you could probably get a little bit more, but we'll go 5 there. That's generally what I've been doing, is going to the next sort of whole number after whatever it says, unless it's close, and then I go to the one after. That's generally what I've been doing with the prices. It seems to be working quite well. Right, let's buy everything then. I'm not going to go walking around everywhere because that'll take forever. So we'll have a couple of those. In fact, should we just buy 2 of everything? I could, really. Don't really need any oil. Water, I think we're fine for. We'll get double cheese. Coffee. Oh, we're all out of coffee again, haven't we? It's just... It's a lot of money we're spending here. But it does save the walk. Which, for the purposes of a video, is quite handy. Despite how expensive this is. Don't need the oil. We'll get a couple of those, and a couple of those. We'll drop the best part of $1,000 on stock. At least it piles it nicely these days. Remember the old days where it just used to drop everything and it used to go everywhere across the road? In fact, even inside buildings, because I have the I run photo mode, which enables me to not only take not take the entire UI off, because the new UI, the map and objective actually stays on the screen, but I can take the UI off, but I can also float around and go through buildings. So I can do all of this with my photo mode. So I knew that in my last series, when I'd bought stuff before and they just drop on the floor and go everywhere, there was actually a box that I found like next door inside the thing, and there was another one that was up there somewhere that had dropped from the sky and landed on the roof. But unless you ran photo mode, you'd have never have known, and they just stay there. So if you ever lost stock before in the old game, before it stacks things neatly, there's a good chance that it had fallen into the building somewhere. Just before we continue here, right, I'm going to get myself a self-checkout, I think. Or should we get a cashier? Cashier or self-checkout? That is the question today. So a self-checkout costs, what, 900, I think it is? Yeah, 900. We could get one of those. I'd still like to do some checkout work myself at the moment. I'm still in that kind of mood where I quite like serving people. So I think I'd rather do that, to be honest. Let's do that. It's kind of why I've been holding out as well, not just because I want to, you know, show these kind of things in videos. I've been kind of enjoying serving people. Right, where should we put this? I guess it doesn't really matter right now. Let's just put it there. Let's close this for now, and they'll just do whatever, won't they? I don't know where they'll queue from. I'm not sure if they'll end up queuing into my stuff just there, but it's only temporary. I don't really care. Because I think we will have a bit of a rearrange and an expansion in here. Let's work towards that restocker first. I mean, I could get the storeroom, because as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, it's just far easier for me when I'm restocking stuff if it's either just outside or just inside here, rather than in the next room. But now, of course, we've got this self-checkout, and I don't need to be working behind the till. Because I could keep it over there. I mean, you can keep it here as well, to be honest. But it all stacked quite nicely. So I didn't actually need to bring the milk in. Stay just there. What else is desperate? That coffee is desperate. Okay, that's us fully stocked. I've just reopened as well, so we should get some customers coming in soon. So they'll all use the self-checkout now, so they'll take care of themselves. I'll just need to go over and help occasionally. So we can stay on top of stock today, and hopefully we're getting towards level 15. We should get there during the course of this day, get a storeroom, get a restocker on the go. So the next episode will be a bit smoother than this one, I would say. But at least I can stay on top now. You're going to go away and serve yourself. There we go. And you're going to walk around the back of the whole thing to leave. Yeah, that will definitely need a change in placement. This is very temporary. And when we do the expansion, we'll work out where I need to put it. I could get a second fridge. That would also help in here. I could afford that now. But we'll wait. I think what I will do, though, is I'll spend the money on the storeroom, because we are getting that anyway. Let's unlock the storage. Here it is. All unlocked and tiny. That'll be fine. That will enable me now to hire, as soon as we can get to level 15, a restocker 1. We get 6 of these now, don't we? Yeah, so we get 6 cashiers. I don't think... Do you ever need 6 cashiers? Has anyone ever used all 6 cashiers in their playthrough of the game? That seems like a lot of cashiers. Especially when you can have self-checkout. So why would you have that many cashiers? I guess they are quite slow. I got used to the modded version, I suppose, where they went pretty quick. The checkouts are full. That's going to happen a lot here, because they're very slow at serving, aren't they? Well, so, since they just wait and don't really bother, it's not that bad, I suppose. But yeah, I suppose it, because they work at the same speed as the checkout people, don't they? So I suppose that's probably why you need 6 cashiers, potentially. But I might have to just open here. Serve a couple of people. That's fine, because I can still see we're still doing okay for stock. But at least I can leave off now. A bit more. Not as frantic. 45. I could put some more peanut butter on, I think. What's she doing? She's putting her stuff through from across the room, isn't she? She's scanning... I thought that was his shopping, but it's not. She's scanning all that pasta and paying from across the room. That was very clever. Can you come and work for me? That was very, very skillful. You could probably even work from home. Just scanning people's stuff through from your living room. You want 74 and 50. Thank you. Right, we'll just serve these 3, and then I think I'll close again. Do a bit of cleaning. Put some stock on the shelves. And then we'll return for a bit later. So, 28. Close. Alright, let's get some stuff on the shelves. Ooh, let's help you out. There you go, sir. Get rid of some of this. We're getting there. We're nearly there. We should get it by the end of today. I'd be very surprised if we didn't hit 15 by the end of the day. All right, what else needs going on? Salt needs going on. That's here. Probably get this flour on now. Cheese. I think I've run out of cheese. Oh, no, I haven't. There's one. Some more of that on. So take the eggs with me. Right, what else? That pasta, it's okay, but we could probably do some more. Both of those went on, though, didn't they? So I'd have to buy some. Bread's fine. Milk is okay, but... we have one here. We have one here, don't we? Let's get these on. Get rid of the box. Yeah, I need to get some water and some of that pasta. Let's do that right now. Excuse me, gentlemen. Market. Products. Fire water. And let's get 2 of these. One moment. There you go. All right, peanut butter. Okay, but we'll put it on. Everything's fine, I think. These can go on now. That should do us for the rest of the day, to be honest. Stick a light on so it's better lit in here. Let's open up. We'll serve for the rest of the day. So we are level 15 now. So we did get there. So we will get ourselves a new restocker then. So I think what I'll do is I'll get the storage put up in there. So I'll get all the shelving. We'll do that and then probably hire the restocker, and then we'll have him for the next episode. 77.50, thank you, sir. $75, thank you. Three. I think they're the final two. Well, they should be. We have got an online order. Is it worth fulfilling? I guess we could do it. It's $29. What do we actually get for this? I've not actually done the maths on this. So we get... It's basically just as if somebody comes in then. Take 3 bottled waters. Ah, total. Oh, so we're charging $29 for delivery. So we get 61. Okay, that's not bad. Close it, tag it. We'll take that at the end of the day. That's $34.50. Thank you. 32. Thank you. Right. Let's see. Where are we? Where are we taking this? Up here. Let's whiz this up to Zoe and then end the day. Now, if I end the day from up here, will that ping me back to the store? I mean, I can ping back to the store anyway, to be honest, by pressing F7. The photo mode running, so could just do that anyway. That'd be quicker than walking. In fact, I don't know why I don't do that more often. Just come to me now thinking, oh, this is a long walk. Right, here you go, Zoe. I have your coffee and water. Thank you very much. F7, and we're back to the store. How good is that? That's much better. I don't know why I waste all it. Unfortunately, you can't do that with something in your hand, so it's not like you can go up there and ping back with some goods, but... Right, end of the day. 39 customers that day. We did pretty well, though. With all the upgrade costs, we lost money, obviously, but we're still earning decent cash. That's good. King Arthur Premium Flour has gone down. Let's just do that. King Arthur. See, now that's close to... I'm going to leave that at 7. I'm going to leave that there. Right, what I do want is, before we hire anyone, actually, make sure he was available for hire. Yes, he is. We just need a rack. Let's get ourselves some racks. Small racks, tall racks. Let's get the small ones for now, I think. We'll just get 3 of them to get us started. There we go. Now, what I could do is... I could load everything. I think what I'll do that between the videos. I'll load everything on there so I know where everything is myself. And then the restocker will be sorted, but I'll know where to go for things as well. So what I'll do is I'll hire him now, just to end. So management, our first employee, restocker number 1, working. Checks if it is working or not. Labeled racks. Oh, use unlabeled. I don't think I want him to do that. Otherwise, he's just going to mess the storage up, isn't he? Pick the box up from the ground. I want him to do. Remove label from the rack if the box is removed. No, I don't want you to do that. Throw empty boxes on the floor into the trash. Yes, that's very useful. Place products on shelves. Yes, I want you to do that. Restock from vehicles. You might as well do that, even though we don't have one. Yeah, I think that's what I want him to do. Everything, basically. Apart from use unlabeled racks, because I want my stuff where I can find it for now. I suppose later in the game, when I'm not really in there, they can do what they want, but for now, that's what I want, and I don't want him to remove labels. So yeah, that's good. At the moment, he won't really do anything. Where is he? Well, there he is. He's already at work. Look at that. Much better than your cousins from Series 1. It would take them forever to start working. Look at you. Look at you go. All right, that's really good then. So he's working nicely already. Right, well, that will do today's video then. So I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, make sure you leave the video a like. Consider subscribing and joining the channel if you haven't already. And I will see you for another video very soon.